My husband deployed in October, and on November 20th, I got a phone call. They told me he had stepped on an IED.
We ordered a firing range, and we had an accident. I was severely injured.
Our son's name is Jarod Razon, and he's a EOD, Explosive Ordnance Disposal Technician.
So we got hit with IED. I suffered burns over 80% of my body, with 72% of those being 3rd degree or worse.
The last thing I remember was they came in my room. I remember giving me a pill and say, "Hey, this is going to help you sleep." And I woke up back here in the States.
We see the Fisher House and staff as part of the treatment team. We truly do depend on the family of the wounded warrior to assist in that process, and we have observed over the last 10 years that that network of people who care, it's more than vital, it's critical.
In the beginning, every day I didn't want to get out of bed. The Fisher House makes it a lot easier because you've got your wife and children or your husband and your kids there with you.
I remember the day that they told us, "We have a room available for you." The stress immediately was lifted off my shoulders because I didn't have to wonder where we were going next. I was like, okay, we're safe.
When they become wounded, they can't afford long periods of time in hotels. So we relieve the financial burden, that's the obvious. But what's not so obvious, what you don't see, is the support system that forms in the house.
We came a long way to be here, and we didn't know anybody here. Came to the Fisher House, and the same thing. We met people that were in the same situation, and we started helping each other. Started talking about our experiences, and come to find out, we all had the same experience.
Family helps you heal a lot more than just sitting in a hospital bed.
The staff here, they act like they're part of your family. They all open their arms to you. They try to make sure every day when you see them, they're always asking you how you're doing. They cheer you along with your recovery. I can't tell you how greatly it's helped us.
These interactions, these relationships with the family members is part of the therapeutic process. It's not separate from, it is part of that process.
When I looked out the window, I could see the Fisher House. And I knew that's where my family is at, and that motivated me each and every day to get up. From the time my daughter and my son jumped in the bed, "Daddy, you okay?" I was up and ready to go.
The houses were designed with the interaction of the families in mind. They'll sit together. They will help each other on the bad days. They'll share the joy of the good days.
We've made friendships here we're going to have for the rest of our lives.
I'm sharing a house with 8 other family members. We help each other. We cook. We all cook together.
The common areas, the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, these are the places where a lot of the emotional healing for the families begin.
Very limited on my mobilities and what I can do, and it's nice having 10 moms hanging out to help you out all the time.
And we can start putting our family back together again, and we can move on.
We owe them so much more than we could ever repay. It's now up to us as Americans to stand up and make these families America's families.
I couldn't make it on my own. It's not easy, and it's a big, long, hard road out there, but they can make it. We made it.